Today is March 8, 2007. This marks the 5th anniversary of the resignation of Anthony J. O'Connell as Bishop of West Palm Beach, Florida. Anthony J. O'Connell was the first Bishop of Knoxville from 1988 to 1998. He was the founding bishop. When he came to Knoxville, he knew he had abused young men at the seminary. He knew that, and he came here anyway, taking a very prominent position. When he left here in 1998, he also knew that during his tenure as Bishop of Knoxville, at least 2 of his victims had visited him and told him how painful his abuse had been to them. This is chronicled in a very lengthy and good series of articles by the St. Louis Dispatch. Please look on our website at rememberthesurvivors.com and read the entire account of many of these men who have been abused by O'Connell. They use their names in most cases, and it is far more extensive even than what you see there. Knoxville is a diocese in denial. They don't want to admit anything because they have been very clever about leaving the images of O'Connell on the wall. They have desensitized the faithful to the fact that O'Connell is an abuser. They have desensitized the faithful to the number of priests who throughout the decades in this area have have been assigned to the parishes in this diocese. You can see a graphic example of this on our YouTube site, also that is linked from rememberthesurvivors.com. Along with this denial, we have a very unique situation. Bishop Kurtz, our bishop, and the clergy apparently have entered the Witness Protection Program. They do not remember anything before this became a diocese. They say on their website that we have been a Catholic worshiping community in this area for 166 years. But if you look at it and you start telling them things that are negative, such as mainly the clergy sexual abuse scandal, they all of a sudden have no memory before 1988 and have no responsibility for it. Just like a person who goes into a witness protection program, they have forgotten their name, their identity, but what they didn't factor into this is that they have not changed their location as most witness protection people do. Their location is still here. The victims are still here. The places where the abuse took place still stand and still function in this area, and that will come back to bring the truth out eventually. What we are asking is that the images of O'Connell in many churches and schools be removed to send a clear message that the diocese truly is in the camp of the victims and understands the pain that they're going through, whether their abuser was O'Connell or whether their abuser was someone else. Many victims have told us if they look at the face of O'Connell on these pictures, they see their abuser. Some of these people cannot go into their churches or their former schools and be comfortable because they realize their church does not get it and does not intend to. Yes, O'Connell is part of our history, but if you want the true history, then remove the plaques on his pictures that say Anthony J. O'Connell, 1st Bishop of Knoxville, and at least put the true history, and that is Anthony J. O'Connell, 1st Bishop of Knoxville, and admitted molester of teenage boys. We will have a press conference soon, and I will follow that up with another presentation for this site.